We have a couple things that really set us back. And I really this is what I was alluding to earlier. I really debated on this, talking about this, because it is horrible. And I'm very sorry. Very sorry it happened. But it happened, and I'm going to talk about it because it's life. Stuff happens. So it's negligence. It was negligence on my part. My wife, girlfriend at the time. My wife was not living with me. This was my fault, 100%. I'm the one that did this to him. So what happened was, I'm trying to stall here. What happened was, we had a room in our apartment. It was a separate room, separate from, it was like a closet, storage room. That's where we kept his litter. And it's where we'd keep empties and recycling and stuff too. And I did not realize somehow, listen, I don't even know how to, I'm just going to say, I didn't realize, I think for a period of about 2 days, that the door into his litter was shut. And he obviously could not go to the bathroom. So that's awful, horrible thing. And what happened as a result of that is the really horrible part. Not just him suffering, But what happened was, my roommate at the time texted me. I was at work. And he said, man, George did something. And I came home, and he had gone to the bathroom. And to put in very delicate terms, acidic liquid diarrhea. A lot of it. Probably the cat chow, honestly. Greasy food. On our couch. And it was not my couch. It was my roommate's couch. And we had a feather duvet, white, on it. That he went on. And, he tried. It seemed like he did what he was trying to do based on the crime scene. It seemed like he was trying to bury it, is what I could guess. You know how cats bury their poopies? You know how they do that? Well, obviously there's nothing to bury it, so it was sprayed on the walls. It's sprayed on the walls and all over the couch, obviously. And it was horrific. And George was devastated by this. My roommate at the time was convinced that he did it on purpose to spite us, or to spite my roommate, or he was pissed because we locked. And I mean, very much so. Cats do kind of seem to be vindictive. I can't really figure out. Well, obviously he didn't on purpose. We locked him out of the place where he'd go to the bathroom. Okay. But he thinks that he did it on the couch on purpose to make a point. And I mean, maybe. I think there was something in his head and something about the material that he ultimately decided that was his best option. And God, could you imagine what he was going through and how he felt? He was so deeply ashamed. his ears were, I think, back or flat for like 2 days. That really set us back. That was a big setback. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. He eventually came back around, to kind of, but that, I feel like that set us back like so much progress. I think this happened like maybe like 5 months in, 4 months in, and we were starting to like really see progress, and he was starting to come out all the time, and it took months to get to that place, right? And doing something like that to set him back was devastating. I still feel guilty about that. I still do. I really do feel guilty about that still. It was a total mistake and complete dumb oversight on my part. Probably a testament to my age and my readiness to take care of a creature like this. But nonetheless, it was awful. It was a very definitive. I felt like our relationship could have went either way. Mine with George and my roommate. I bought a new duvet, and we tried to wash it, but you couldn't. Irredeemable. It wasn't. No, we weren't washing it. We tried, but no, it kind of just seemed to just kind of spread it around. Yeah, on the wall, I had to clean off the walls, and that was, God, I actually, just kind of a side note, completely just, wow, it was the range, man, like how high up it went, and holy smokes, he really tried to bury it. It's like it's somebody, you went to a crime scene and then just splashed it. Or no, it looked like a crime scene if you ever seen Dexter. Blood spatter analysis, guys, look it up. Shit goes everywhere. So this was no exception to that, I guess, but he did it with his little paws. Or some people like to refer to them as feet or hands. I like hands. I think that's appropriate. His cat hands. Makes it sound really cute. Cat hands. His cat nails. Anyways, so yeah, so that happened. That was horrific. There's no other way to put it. It was awful. And when stuff happens like that, you kind of just gotta just get back on the horse. You just gotta put yourself back out there and try to just make up for it with lots of hugs and smiles. I don't know what to say about that instance, but I definitely learned from it. It's never happened again. Proudly, 7 years. Which I will take credit for. Sure. You want to give me credit for not locking him out of his place to go to the bathroom for the last 7 years? Yeah, I'll take credit for it. You're welcome, George.